way.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Denver. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
Kevin, mentally they're in disarray. They're a frayed group right now. Since things went south for them, there's been a visible tightness. You can almost feel it that they've been playing with. No flow to their game, everything disjointed. They've not been able to play good basketball for any quality period of time.
Yeah, I mean, we may see occasional flashes of brilliance from them, but that's it. They have not been able to put it together, and that's so important. The NBA game is such a long one. You've got to be very, very disciplined with your execution, and they are not right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Denver, Gallo and Fareed at the forward. Lawson at point with a follow. At the back, and it's Hickson in at the 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Houston.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. You know, but they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
6 to shoot. Here's a Flalo, and the bank shot is good.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Now, here's Frost. And he really played well against Denver. It's stolen by Hickson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Aflalo, no good. Now here's Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Really high quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Now, here is Harden. He's another guy now at a stellar performance in that win against Denver. Here's Howard, and that one's good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. It seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
It's stolen by Lawson. At the top of the key, Aflalo hammers it home to polish off the break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That is his first foul of the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Brian Shaw. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and he's going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Thank you, Doris. They get it back. Fareed. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He has such a knack for scooping up the rebound and then making a defense pay.
Howard with a screen on Lawson. Fry dishes to Howard. He kicks to Fry. High, arcing shot. There's the bucket. Good. Fry's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Feeds it to Fareed. Back to Gallinari. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Howard. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Baseline jumper, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Fry. Fry's got 3 assists tonight. A minute 50 left in the first. Now a flop. He points his last outing. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Aflalo's got 6 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard. Lisa comes in for Jones. And Ray McCallum subbed in for James Harden. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Harris, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there. Steve allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
McCallum with the bucket. Here's 4. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, and with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Here's Nurkic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And now a look at Danilo Gallinari, some of the numbers for him. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. 6th in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
Steve, you mentioned his top 10 free throw percentage. I mean, it's really a strong part of his game, and he's the kind of guy that if you're defending him, you don't want to foul him. Make him earn him from the field. Don't send him to the line.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Gets it, been perfect. Nuggets trailed by 6. So on the floor for Denver. Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Austin and Aflalo are the 1 and 2. And it's Hickson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Fry passes to Harden. Now the dish to Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for the Wizard.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
He feeds it to Howard. Cannon kicks to Howard. This is to Fry. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Harden. It's tipped. Aflalo goes in. Here's Fareed. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Up top, Fry. Gallinari covering. Fry dishes to Howard. Fry with the ball. He has 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Aaron Aflalo.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around. Some good numbers in this one for the Wizard. He has 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark. Piling up points in the paint.
Cannon, the pass to Howard. Can't connect. connect from short range.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Nuggets was superb. He dropped a cool 33 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Lawson drives in, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Nuggets trailed by 6. Harden outside. He dishes it to Howard. The pass to Fry. A fader, and that one's good. Fry's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
To the left side wing. Hickson kicks to Gallinari. Back to Hickson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. James Harden, number 1.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. And he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over.
McGee sets the pick for Lawson. Screen by Fareed. Harris dishes to Fareed. Harris kicks to Lawson. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
To the inside. Here's Covington. That one rolling around and rims out. Denver leading by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Offensive rebound.
Hey, well, we haven't seen him be as aggressive driving the lane and drawing fouls in this quarter, but so far it hasn't cost them on the scoreboard.
And I think part of the reason it hasn't cost them is they went hard in the first quarter, and now they're picking them apart a little bit from the outside. I don't think they can get too comfortable out there, though, or the league could start to dissipate.
Well, the offense is obviously going to struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before.
Just what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizards.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half. Really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden out there with the Wizard, and it's Covington in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Fry. Denver grabs the miss.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but he really challenged him.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them. Nuggets trailed by 6. Here's Fry. He's got 12. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
For Houston, they hit the shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And a follow kicks to Lawson. Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. And Gallinari kicks to Lawson. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tipped away. Jones, the best to front. Kicks it to Harden. Howard with a screen on Lawson. Harden's shot is off.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
And here comes Lawson leading the fast break. A follow, no good.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Harden dishes to front. Shot on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 17 points for the Wizards. For the Rockets. Back in for Howard. And Ray McCallum subbed in for James Harden. The Nuggets also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Foy in for Ty Lawson. And Gallinari kicks to Aflalo. The 3. That is good. Aflalo's got 7 points for the quarter.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Fry slams it in. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make him work for it, challenge every shot.
And here's Ford, averaging 10 points per contest. Pass to Nurkic. A floater. Here's Covington. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Covington's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Foy, the pass to Gallinari. Foy dishes to Aflalo. And another miss by Denver.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
High in the post, covered by Foy. Covington knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
How about the passing there? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on the assist today. Beautiful to watch.
For the Rockets. The Nuggets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Screen by Faried. In the corner, it's Harris. Now here's Faried. He's got 6. Pass to Foy. And no good trying to get that one.
Coming up next Monday night.
And the game still. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket. Just a gorgeous play there.
And the Rockets with possession here. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Spurs game. Should be a good one.
So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's Faried and JaVale McGee. Passing out there with Harris. And it's Aflalo in at the small forward. Lawson kicks to McGee. Pass to Faried. And And there's the feed to a Flalo. 6 on the shot clock. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
There's the pick. Fry with the ball. Now guarded by Fareed. From deep Harden. Another miss by Harden. And Denver has possession. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Fry. Feeds it to a Flalo. High, arcing shot. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Lawson with the block. And now, in transition, it's a Flalo. Here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. Flalo's got 11 in the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
And guys, I think you got to give them credit for the number of steals. Taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Harris against Harden. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
That was not pretty there. You got to make out, but that's not his range.
Here's Fry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Fry's got 21 in the game.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Stolen by Harden. To take the lead. And it's Denver with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
A Follow the pass to Lawson. Here's Harris. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 10 points for Gary Harris.
Well, lazy defense, and that's why the score is what it is right now.
Ariza, a screen on Lawson. Fry dishes to Ariza. Here's Covington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Covington's got it all tied up now for Houston. In low to Fareed, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Jones checked in for Robert Covington. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Molinari comes in for Harris. Shot clock at 3. Stolen by Harden. He kicks to Fry. And right through it goes. Fry's got 4 points now in the quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, defensively, they've played with high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Molinari, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Lawson kicks to a Flalo. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Fry, and he banks in the layup. Fry's got 25 points in the game.
Well, it's been a poor defensive effort. All side into the post. They've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
And get this update now from Doris Perkins across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, well Brian Shaw had some advice for the team over that last break. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
There's the dish to Ariza. Here's Harden, and Houston again with the bucket.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. But he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Fareed setting the pick for Lawson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
This is to Ariza. Second shot opportunity.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Molinari passes to Lawson. Money!
My goodness, Ty Lawson has been scintillating.
Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt, guys. You can feel the tension in this building.
Harden dishes to Howard. The shot is off. And it's Denver the other way. And out of bounds is... The Nuggets gain possession. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Follow kicks to Lawson. Knocked away! In low to Fareed. Howard with the steal.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
Huge point.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dixon passes to a flop. It's good!
This stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
His presence is very comforting for this team. It's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. The Rockets win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Harris is out there with Lawson, and it's Hickson, and at the 5, roaming the paint. No good from Howard.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range for obvious reasons.
The basket by Harris. Harris has got the first points here in the overtime period for Denver. The Rockets shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Off the pick. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lawson drives in. Shot no good. Great D that time from Howard. Rockets trail. Covington in the corner. For 3, Fry, and he gets it to go. Fry's got 30.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is center his offense.
Lawson dishes to Gallinari. Lawson. Kicks in a screen. And Lawson, here we go.
Well, just take a look at what Lawson's done tonight. He's got 10 points and 8 dimes.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
High in the post. Lawson defending. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And Lawson, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lawson's got it all tied up now for Denver.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge buckets.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
13 feet away. And Denver again with the bucket.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Fry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 2-point ball game.
Boy, he looked cool on both of them, didn't he? Clutch work at the line. A very tense moment in the game.
Lawson, another shot. A huge shot to tie it up.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And there's the pass to Covington. He feeds it to Harden. Goes up on the block. It's hauled in by Harris. Nuggets have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. And Lawson with the drive. Plenty of space. It's good. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing coming out of these fans now.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great... for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Smart foul there to get to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the lock. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
The 3 from Harden. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And here's Lawson. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation 3-point attempt.
Fry, that's for 2. It's good!